What's going on to you Pisces out there? Hope y'all are having a great day. This is a reading for June 2024, specifically for June 2024, right? So I'm gonna start to go back to do monthly readings. So these readings are not timeless anymore, all right? Okay, so for you Pisces, you have the King of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and you Pisces have the Fool card. Okay, so this really speaks to how a lot of you Pisces really are, where especially at this time where things are going absolutely wonderful for a lot of you Pisces. A lot of you Pisces are realizing your worth a lot more compared to how it used to be. And one of the things that you Pisces are realizing is you can't be crashing out over every little thing. You know, a lot of things you have to legitimately decide to walk away from. And that's by design. You know, you Pisces are Pisces fishes for a real reason. You will swim away. You know, depending on the situation, even sharks. That's my dog there. I just gave her a bath. I love her, but so she's kind of excited a little bit. But don't worry about that. She's fine. She's fine. But yeah. So you Pisces, even sharks swim away depending on the situation. So the situation for you Pisces, y'all are very much so in a situation where y'all are really doing well because of the fact that you Pisces, you're utilizing that one of the greatest powers that you have. You're utilizing one of the greatest powers that you have, which is the ability to walk away. And that's what the Fool represents. The Fool is the most powerful tarot card in the entire deck. More powerful than the Emperor, more powerful than the Empress, the most powerful. And the reason why is because the Fool's ability to humble themselves down, and not only that, but the Fool's ability to pick up and walk away from anything and anyone. And what I mean by that is, y'all heard me over here. If you've been rocking with me long enough, hopefully you have. But if you've been rocking with me long enough, one of the things that I say, right, one of my philosophies, talking about personally me, I'm not talking about other people. One of my own personal ways of life is I've learned from the Fool card. And one of the things that I've learned is for me to not hold on to anything or to anyone too tightly. Not money, not love, not family, not relationships, not the lifestyle that I've built up, nothing. And the reason why is because of the fact that there's no point in it. You could hold on to someone to the point where you Pisces can end up doing yourselves a disservice because you holding so tightly onto them, and all it is that they want to do is get away. And that's going to cause them to resent you even more the tighter you hold on to them. You know, the stronger the grip sometimes is the worse the outcome is going to be. So you Pisces have to understand that you are using one of your greatest assets to who you are, and that is the ability to walk away. And because of the fact that you're using that wonderful ability, the Five of Wands is a lot of people are going to give you a hard time for that. They're not going to like the fact that when you are out here dating and getting to know other people, they are not going to appreciate the fact that you Pisces are not pressed. Y'all are not chasing. Y'all are not overly worried about trying to get attention. Anytime you hear someone talk about they don't like the fact that you aren't chasing up on after them, that's a dub. They're letting you know that the type of relationship that they want has to be toxic. It has to be dysfunctional. It has to be wayward. It has to be a weird, dysfunctional, awkward relationship. A backwards one, right? A shell, a ghost, and not ghost like leave, a ghost like not valid. And the reason why is because they want you Pisces to chase up on after them. They want you to chase. And we do not chase. Or at least, if I had my say so, I would like for y'all not to chase. Don't chase. You interact. We put in effort. We interact. We put in an effort. If the effort is whatever, if the person does not appreciate the effort, if they choose not to give back, then it is what it is. It is what it is. We don't have to put in an overabundance of effort, chase, spend so much time and resources and worry ourselves up about having to, because I have a Pisces ascendant, but have to worry ourselves up and worry and chase and do all that other type of stuff. We don't have to do any of that stuff. All it is that we ultimately have to do is, over here on this channel, we just show effort. We show value. And if the person wants to play like they are ignoring our value, then it is what it is. We'll move on quietly without kicking and screaming, right? The best that you can. No one is perfect. I've done that myself, right? But for the most part, I've left quietly. And I'm learning how to become more quiet personally as I leave. And that's the thing that you Pisces can do. So a lot of people are not going to like the fact that you Pisces are able to do that. And they're going to be kind of confused. They're going to be kind of like, why is it that you Pisces are not chasing after me? Why is it that a lot of you are not going up on after me and giving me all this amount of attention, right? And the Three of Wands represents, because you Pisces have self-worth. They don't understand the fact that you Pisces have self-worth. They don't get it. They don't understand. They don't understand that. They don't understand the fact that you Pisces have grown. And that's one of the ways on how you get, that's one of the things that you learn to get out of the Wheel of Fortune, to get out of the rat race, is understanding self-worth. Not inflating your self-worth, but really paying attention to your real value, right? When it comes to economics, there's something called an inflated value and then a real value. You really want to get to something's real value. You know what I mean? And not its inflated value. Or depending on the situation, deflated value. Depending on the situation. More on that later. But the point that I'm trying to make here with that is, you all right, baby? You all right? Okay. You all right, baby? Come here. Come here. Anyway, my dog's all right. She's all right. She's having fun. But the point that I'm trying to make here is, because of the fact that you Pisces have the ability to walk away, that puts you Pisces up on a whole other level. Because honestly, if you really want to go there with it, most people don't have what it takes to really find that inner value the way that you Pisces have. And that's something that a lot of you Pisces have successfully done. You have not only went into yourself, right, spiritually, but you have understood that the one thing that you need to do is you need to separate your value from the need to be in a relationship. Not saying that if you want a relationship, not saying, come here, not saying that if you want a relationship, you don't go looking for one or give it your best shot. Of course you do. But at the same time, it's not something to where when other people tell you that your value is trash, that your value is automatically trash. You will assess the situation, but you also understand that most of the times, it's just because you're a wonderful person does not mean that you Pisces are guaranteed to a relationship. You could bring in a lot of value, myself included. I bring in a lot of value, but it doesn't mean that I'm entitled to a relationship, though. because I'm not in one. And I've never had relationship experience like that. Like a lot of the relationship experiences that most people have when they are in relationships, like having a person sleep over at your house and y'all sleeping in the same bed and all that type of stuff. I've had that, but not from the person who I'm dating. You dig what I'm saying? So I've had all those relationship experiences that a person is supposed to have, but not from a relationship, not being under the sanctity of a relationship. It's been like just like, you know what I'm saying? Like situations where it's like it's not that. So technically I did have that, but the point that I'm trying to make here with that is that if you want a relationship, you Pisces have to understand, and you are understanding, and this is the thing that makes you rare. It's the fact that you Pisces have self-worth. So because you have self-worth, the Magician and the Knight of Pentacles is about how you're able to actually step to people healed, step to people a lot more healed than what they expect you to be, and what they expect themselves to be. And because of this, right, other people are trying to, like, literally, they're not expecting it. They're not able to expect the fact that you Pisces would show up so healed and okay and all right. And because of that fact that you're able to show up healed, or whatever the case may be, that puts you in a position now where other people are trying to, like, low-key be mad, but at the same time they're trying to become you. That includes the people that obviously that you are romantically trying to be interested in. They start to emulate you because they think that emulating you automatically means that somehow they will make peace with themselves. And the Two of Pentacles, you Pisces are seeing how frustrating it can be a little bit, because the objective is for them to find out who they truly are and then find out if they are compatible with you. But you have a lot of people who don't know who they are and don't want to find out. And yet you Pisces are finding out more and more who you are. That's what this channel is dedicated to. This channel is dedicated towards, if you want to find good relationships, you're going to have to go inward first. That's what this channel is about. This channel is about self-development, in and out, right? Outward self-development, the Rolexes and the diamonds and the gold chains and everything like that. But that comes after one person has dealt with their own personal shadow and figured out certain things about themselves, and actually is self-correcting and takes matters into their own hands. The Seven of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles represents, and what this does is, I'll tell you the good thing that this does is that this is a form of protection. Because what a lot of you Pisces are not paying, you may or you may not be paying attention to is, okay, this stuff may be a little bit frustrating, but what you don't understand is, but you also have a lot of people though who look up to you Pisces. You have a lot of people, friends and family, who look up to y'all. Y'all got a lot of people, friends and family, and even relationships in the past that try to break you because they're envious, because they like you so much, because they want to love you a certain kind of way, but they can't because they're too broken. So broken is going to do what broken does. So the Seven of Pentacles now represents, the best thing for you Pisces to do is, and the wonderful thing about it is, y'all can start fresh. So start to get to know somebody new, find out what they are about, get to know them. Because I'm seeing that, honestly, I'm seeing that a lot of you Pisces are really like cut, at least one cut or cuts just levels above the vast majority of others. So let's clarify the Fool. Clarify the Fool. You have the Hermit, the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and then you have the Emperor. So, yes, the Hermit and the Ace of Wands, right? The more you find out about you and you find out about your own real value, is the more that people are going to have to come to you with sincerity. A lot of the times, people will put their value way too high. They'll be like, oh, what you call it? They'll be like, oh, you know, my standards are raising or whatnot. And it's like, in what way? And then when you hear them, their standards raise, and then they want all of this stuff. And it's like, these people keep deliberately missing the point. When you say that you raise your standards, it means that you're supposed to be looking for sincerity. It's not a matter of what the person can buy you or stuff like this. And that's exactly what it is that you Pisces have. The more you Pisces understand about your real value, is the more it's the only people that you're going to take seriously are people who are sincere. So the Knight of Pentacles and the Hierophant, right? Raising your own value because of it. And what this means for you, Pisces, now is, like I said, further raising the bar. A lot of people are not going to be able to keep up with you. They can't keep up with you now, spiritually. And in the future, they're not going to be. So when a lot more things start going well with you, financially, health-wise, everybody is going to be wondering, what exactly is it that you're doing? And you Pisces are just coming to terms with yourselves spiritually and becoming more in tune. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. There's a link in the comment section below called a Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website where there's all the ways to get a personal reading from me, as well as birth chart reading, as well as the books that I have that are on Amazon. Peace. Check it out.